99.9 Punk World Radio FM. You already know what time it is. This one is a great interview. We have a phenomenal band. They debuted this year. They're from the nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario. We got Jacob from Chapter 33 right here, live on YouTube, and of course, Facebook and the radio station airwaves as well. Jacob, how you doing tonight in the nation's capital of Ottawa?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. It's good to meet you as well, man. It's actually really cool that even though we're in the same city, we can actually still do this interview. I know it's named Prescott, Ontario, Canada's radio station, but I'm posted up in Ottawa right now. So, I mean,
that's cool. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I will admit, changing it from Prescott to Ottawa, it's kind of costly to change the name. So I kind of just represent the hometown, and I don't want to take that away from them. Right? It started in Prescott, so it still is Prescott's home to me.
Yeah, you got to represent, you know.
But I know you're a very busy individual, so I'm going to dive right into this broadcast. But I want to take you back to the very beginning of Chapter 33. I do know you guys launched this year in 2025, but just the very beginning, man, like, how did yourself and the rest of the members come together to form this phenomenal band? Because in such a short amount of time, you guys have done some major phenomenal things.
Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks. So basically, where it all started, back in high school, I started writing songs, like pop punk songs, like inspired from like Green Day and Blink and stuff. And then my only friend in high school that played music with me, called Miguel, he also played guitar, and I played guitar as well. So I was like, all right, well, screw it, like I'll play drums, you know, so we can form a band or something. And then my songwriting and guitar took went on the side for a while, and I just concentrated on drums. And then years and years later, I would join death metal bands as a drummer and stuff, and not really focus on guitar. But it was just about a year ago or something, where I was like, you know what? I should really revisit those songs and start writing again, and actually release this album and do this dream of being Billy Joe Armstrong or Tom DeLonge or something. And then I was like, all right, I'll try and find some members online, and was really lucky to find really, really cool people who are not just cool and nice, but super talented as well. So I was really lucky. And also the bassist that I found, well, he's in one of my death metal bands right now called the Thalassophobia. So that was it's pretty cool to have another member from another band too. And yeah, we started jamming about maybe 6 months ago or something. Yeah, as a full unit. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And was it a difficult transition, from going from death metal to pop punk? Was it a difficult transition from you just to do that? Because I mean, that's a big jump genre wise, but I mean, obviously,
it is.
Death metal's so much faster.
So much faster, yeah. No, it was really easy because at one point I was kind of sick of playing death metal, and I kind of wanted to go back to my roots because in high school I listened to pop punk and stuff. So it was really easy and rewarding in a way too. But what was kind of hard was the transition from drums to guitar, that dynamic there. Yeah.
And also, I have to ask, how did you guys get the name Chapter 33? Is there a story behind the name of the band, or is that just something you guys just snap of the fingers came up with?
That was basically me. I've always wanted to have a band name with the number 33 in it for some reason, because that's my number. And this one time I was watching a YouTube video, and someone was talking about his book, and he said, yeah, so in my book, in the Chapter 33, and as soon as I heard that, something clicked in my mind, and I was like, oh shit, that's the name of the band. It actually sounds cool. It sounds in the vein of Blink-182, Sum 41, Plus 44, Chapter 33. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty sick. So I went with that.
And also as well, May 2025, you guys actually did your very first show right here in the nation's capital at the Dominion Tavern. Looking back this past spring, can you tell us a bit more about that show? And of course, what was it like just being up there for the very first time as the band Chapter 33?
It was pretty unreal because like I said, I was the drummer for years, so I'm really used to being behind the kit, and actually being in front of the kit and singing and playing guitar was pretty unreal. and I was like nauseously nervous for like months, like thinking about doing that. But as soon as I went on stage and like started doing it, it was like, oh man, I feel like I've been doing this forever. Like it was just really freeing in a way, and I gained a lot of confidence. Yeah, it was pretty life changing. Yeah, yeah.
And I got to say, I saw clips of that show online, and I will say, you guys had such phenomenal chemistry on that show, man. The things you guys did, you can definitely tell that you guys are definitely meant to be as a band, man.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all good, man. But also as well, July 8th, 2025. You still there, Jacob?
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me good? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, man.
It's all good. July 8th, 2025, you guys actually released your debut single titled Hand Cream. I was wondering if you could actually just tell us a story and inspiration behind this song, man.
So, basically the theme of the song is like addictions, pretty much. Just like any kind of addiction, how they put you in like this mindset, that's like kind of negative and stuff, and just kind of making you not see what like true love brings and others, and you kind of take things for granted in a way. And the name, I was kind of like trying to find a name when I was like writing the song, and I was like, okay, I think I'll just look around and try to find like something like an object or something. And then I had my hand cream right there, and I was like, all right, hand cream. So at first, like I wasn't gonna like use it as the real name, but it just kind of stuck. So I was just like, oh, the hell with it. Yeah.
I got to say, it's a phenomenal song, man. And for the people that are listening
Thank
to the
you.
radio station that might not have had the opportunity to hear it, where can we actually stream or purchase ourselves a copy of this amazing debut single by Chapter 33 today?
Thanks, man. So yeah, basically you can go on my on our Instagram or a Facebook page, and there's like the Linktree link there, and then you can buy the single on Bandcamp, and also stream it pretty much on all the streaming platforms like Spotify and all that. And we also have a lyric video for it on YouTube, that you can find there.
And I also read as well, Jacob, that the up-and-coming album, I know you guys were talking about that on social media, but I read that this up-and-coming album, you played every instrument on that album. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about that process. And of course, what was it like just actually performing every single instrument on that particular album? Because that takes pure talent.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. No, it was really fun. I got to record drums at the studio of the leader of my death metal band that I'm in, Jordan Robinson. He's also in like a phenomenal like jazz band from Ottawa called the Finely Tuned Elephant. They're like really, really amazing. Anyway, so he has his like whole studio at his place. I recorded drums at his place for all the 12 songs in one day. And then for the bass, vocals, and guitar, I recorded it with my buddy Mitch, who I'm also in another death metal band with. And yeah, he's a really, really good producer. So he basically mixed and mastered everything and recorded all the rest. And I couldn't have been more grateful to have these really close connections like with me to like record this and make this a really fun process, And also, it was like really, really fun. And it was really fulfilling too to finally hear my songs like in a good quality and stuff, and be like, oh wow, and be like really proud of myself, and just feeling really fulfilled by even just listening to the songs, like I haven't even released them, and I'm like, oh wow, this is already so amazing. Yeah.
And speaking of this album, because I know like your fans have been raving and going crazy with the Hand Cream single. Like you guys are getting absolute amazing reviews. With that being said, man, this up and coming album, is it going to have the same sound as Hand Cream, or is it going to be a little bit of different sound and vibes throughout the whole record? Are you able to tell us a bit more about what the listeners can expect from this up and coming record?
So you mean like the next single, kind of?
On the next single, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the same vibe, the same early 2000s pop punk stuff, I would say. Yeah. same like up tempo, kind of like blinky kind of vibe.
And the one last question I have from this record before we move on: what is the estimated release date, man? When can the fans expect this new Chapter 33 music?
I would say sometime maybe early September or mid-September. Yeah.
Sounds like Chapter 33 is trying to keep the summer alive, man. Just because the leaves are turning red doesn't mean summer's over, because we already know Chapter 33 is bringing the heat.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, brother.
But also, speaking of bringing the heat, man, you're bringing the heat from the nation's capital of Ottawa right into Pembroke, Ontario tomorrow night, August 15th. You guys will be taking the stage at Finnegan's alongside Bangers for Breakfast and the Breaking Waves. What can your fans actually expect from this show tomorrow night? And of course, where can we snag ourselves some last-minute tickets if they are indeed still available?
Well, first thing, they should expect music.
I definitely hope so, man. I definitely hope so.
Someone's just like, what the hell, man? Anyway,
show up at a comedy show, be like, what the?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, okay, so I can swear. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, no, basically, just a really energetic, fun, like, pop punk show where we're like really cool guys on stage, like that really appreciate each other, and we're like serious but not serious at the same time. So it's like that good phantom intersection of like funny and not taking yourself seriously, but at the same time, yes, like musically. And I think that translate well on stage, you know, when you see the guys are vibing, and like fans like to see like a band that's vibing and everything. And where to get tickets? Well, you can look on our Instagram and a Facebook page. I think I posted the poster and saying like, hey, click on this link to you can buy like cheaper tickets from us compared to online. So yeah, if anyone's interested to buy some, just hit us up or look for that poster. Yeah.
And aside from this amazing show coming up tomorrow night at Finnegan's, and of course the album that you guys are currently working on polishing and getting released by September, what is next for Chapter 33? Like, is there anything we happen to miss during this evening's interview that you still want to touch on, talk about, or promote? We still got you here on 99.9 FM tonight.
To be honest, like, when I first started the band, I think I was like overthinking everything and thinking like about too many things and too many big goals, you know, and stressing myself and talking endlessly to ChatGPT, like, and being like, oh, you know, like about strategy and stuff. And eventually I realized that, like, you know what, like I should, like it would be wiser to think like smaller goals for now, you know? So for now, to be honest, all I have in mind is to just release what we have and just play a lot of shows and see where the music takes us. You know, as corny as that sounds, and we'll see. Some opportunities that come around may open something else and make us do something I wasn't even expecting. But yeah, I guess for a short answer for that, people will be expecting music and music videos, and for now, yeah, and an album.
And also, before we part ways here tonight, Jacob, obviously I know how to follow Chapter 33 across all social media platforms, but for the people that are just discovering yourself and your band tonight, how do we go about following you and staying updated on the new album and, of course, music videos and up-and-coming shows?
Well, basically just find us on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll be there, and we'll be like, hey, subscribe. Yeah.
But I got to say, first and foremost, Jacob, I know you have a very busy night tonight, but thank you so much for giving not only myself but the radio station airways a bit of your time, and of course for actually, just making this possible tonight, man. It was such an honor speaking with you, and hopefully down the line when the new record drops, we can get you back on Punk World Radio, and we can do this all over again.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Well, honestly, thank you so much for reaching out to us. It's like really an honor, and thank you a lot. It was really nice to meet you.
Hey, it was nice to meet you as well, man. Definitely keep in touch. Yeah. When the new singles drop, send them my way. We'll get them spinning here on the radio station.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
You're most certainly welcome, and have yourself a great night. We'll definitely talk again here soon.
You too, man. Ciao.